Why is Governor Palin quitting? The distractions are these frivolous, ridiculous, expensive, wasteful ethics violations, lawsuits.
There are some Republicans here who say that, look, the word has come down on high from the Democratic Party in Washington that the Democrats in Alaska should do everything they could to sort of block her and stymie her and bring her down. Democrats, of course, here say that's not true.
I don't know any of us who are paid to block.
Oh, no.
Everybody has a day job. This has just been sort of part of
We love it.
I'd love to be paid. According to some people, we actually are. Obama gives us back rubs and says, "Way to go, girls!"
My check from George Soros is still stuck somewhere in the Cayman Islands.
The Barack Obama campaign has big plans for Alaska. Pete Rouse, deputy campaign manager for the Democrats' national campaign for the White House, told reporters today that the state is one of 18 targeted for this year's election.
Rouse has personal connections to Alaska. His mother grew up in Anchorage, and he was once the chief of staff for Lieutenant Governor Terry Miller. And he still has family here.
By Senator Kim Elton. Barack Obama just picked up the endorsement. I don't know if you saw this, former Governor Tony Knowles.
He did. I knew about it. You know, I've been watching this race very closely. One of my great friends and somebody I talk to a couple of times a month is Pete Rouse, who's chief of staff to Barack Obama. So
Really?
This has been a fascinating year watching what's happening back east.
Are you an Obama man, Senator Elton?
I'm a big fan.
Are you really?
I am.
Is that an official endorsement right here on the Aaron Selbig Show?
Well, you know, I guess we could call it that.
Really?
I've not done it anyplace else, but absolutely. I kind of weighed in with a couple of contributions this last year. But yeah, you've made it official now.
Trooper Mike Wooten says he has been offered $30,000 from a tabloid to tell this story. The Obama campaign has contacted his union.
Governor Palin may be fresh off her vice presidential speech, but now she's facing another ethics investigation here at home. This one is from a complaint filed by the union that represents Alaska state troopers.
Now, it should be said also that Linda Kellenbeagle is not the official Democratic anything. So she's asking for accountability. She's asking the party to sort of like stomp up here and smack down this local blogger when she really has absolutely nothing to do with them.
The blogs, you know, were at the right place at the right time for this stampede of people. Newspaper journalists from all over the country were calling the bloggers.
This is the demo memo with Senator Kim Elton. I'm a part of a group, Alaskans for Truth, and one of the things that we found repulsive was the very things you're stating here. His dishonorable conduct and the fact that he should step down because he acted unethically as a lawyer.
I agree with you.
All right, thanks, Cece.
Thank you so much, Senator Wielkowski. Hopefully we'll see you at the rally. If you have to, come in disguise, because, you know, we know that people are afraid to come out. We say don't be afraid, come out.
And why are you against Palin?
Because I'm for the Constitution, I'm for the environment, I'm for education. I don't believe that the rapture is an environmental policy, and I love babies, not just fetuses.
Tell me what you're about to do.
We're about to hand in a petition that we started gathering at our Hold Palin Accountable rally.
Oh,
I don't know. I kind of like the word impeachment.
I'm a mom, I'm a stepmom, I'm educated, I'm a nurse. And I've already said honesty is the best policy, but really it ought to be. Honesty is the best public policy.
We're sitting here with Cece and Linda. Linda obviously has made a couple references to a couple of stick and line drawings.
A couple of things that were actually referenced during the resignation speech. I feel honored that she referenced me twice.
You made her cry.
I did.
Made her cry.
I did. I hurt her feelings.
Hey, we got Val on line one. Val, welcome to the madness.
Hey, Mike. Thank you. Hi, Cece.
Hi, Val. Well, Val, what's your perspective on the frivolous term that she uses when she talks about these complaints?
The ones I've read, to me, don't seem frivolous. To me, it's a clear violation of the Ethics Act.
Yes, you have me. Hey, Linda, it's Kim.
Oh, hey, Kim.
I don't feel the least bit abandoned at all.
You feel
but I do. I don't. I'm glad, but I wish it would have been immediate because.
Jump over to Sandra. Sandra, welcome to the madness.
Hello, Sandra.
Hello there, girls. Hey, I just actually wanted to clarify something because I shared that statement with you, Cece, about Alaska being ethically bankrupt.
When Democrats launched their investigation, they said it was supposed to be a nonpartisan look into whether Alaska Governor Sarah Palin abused her authority by trying to get her ex-brother-in-law, State Trooper Mike Wooten, fired. But there were charges of a political witch hunt.
It is the conclusion of the Personnel Board with respect to the Troopergate matter that there is no probable cause that any state official violated the Alaska Personnel Act.
Well, she's thinking 2012. You know, she's probably salivating because she's thinking to herself, either way I win. If I win this election, yippee-yi-yay, somehow I got to be the Vice President of the United States. If I lose this election, there's a possibility she'll end up being the senator as a state. Worst case scenario, in her mind, she comes home and continues her cushy job as governor. But you see, Governor Palin made a fatal error when she slammed the Democrats along the Troopergate trail. She made a fatal error when she slammed the party that basically helped her achieve most of the success she achieved in her 21 months as governor. Because when she does come back as governor, and when she doesn't become the senator because Mark Begich wins, she is going to deal with a Democratic majority. And I hope that you guys give her a run for the money. See, because the Democrats, we like to play nice, we like to do, but you know what? That would be extremely inappropriate because she came out and she slammed you guys during that Troopergate. And let's play ball. Let's play ball with her. And it'll be interesting to see how the Democrats really work with the governor when she comes home. I hope we don't play nice because that would not be appropriate. Always a pleasure, Representative Gruenberg.
How many things came out through the blogosphere? Also, the rape kit story. Sarah Palin, when she was the mayor of Wasilla, having the women in the policy of the town was that if you were raped, you had to pay for the forensic rape kit.
Seems terrible. I mean, I live in a state with the highest amount of incest and rape in the country.
We are hosting this call to announce the formation of the Alaska Mythbusters. Joining with us on the call today is former Alaska Governor Tony Knowles and the current mayor of Ketchikan, Bob Weinstein.
And my question is really for both of you, either of you can answer. There was a story that the town of Wasilla, until the year 2000 when you signed a law against it, Governor Knowles, was charging women for rape kits.
The law, and when it came to my desk for signature, it was one of those laws that you think automatically, why would you ever have to have something like this as a law? I would also note that domestic violence against women is an enormous issue in Alaska.
Call out the guard to do what's necessary.
She can Twitter. Yeah, she can do that on her BlackBerry, can't she?
You know, it's one thing to run the state from a BlackBerry, but now she's off stumping in another state in partisan politics.
Alaska Democrats today held a press conference blasting her for traveling to Indiana.
And she's choosing to go and speak basically in a pandering move to her base, an anti-choice group.
You're sitting here with Sandra Tompkins, has filed an ethics violation with the governor. You're not part of any cabal that is aligned to limit the governor and bring her down.
No.
You saw the trip going outside to Indiana to speak at a convention as part of Sarah Pack, and viewed it as something that needed to be called and at least brought to the Ethics Commission's attention.
Exactly.
Okay.
She's torn between the needs of Alaskans and the needs for her right-wing, ultra-conservative group that supports her.
I'll be gone for 1 day. Already have been on record with lawmakers. State Senator Kim Elton has resigned to become the Director of Alaska Affairs, the Department of Interior in Washington, D.C.
This is the demo memo. Representative Sharon Cisna is our guest. Representative Les Garrett, Senator Elton, joining us live from June.
I had a radio station show. I was fired, and I started blogging. And because I was starting to write, I was able to get back on the radio. I was on Air America every night as a reporter. I actually talked to someone who was putting in an ethics complaint. I wanted to know a little bit more about it. They had wanted me to write about it or talk about it on the air. And I said, wow, well, that's got a lot of holes in it. And they said, well, I don't really care. I just want to be a pain in the ass to the governor.